Welcome to Coding with Scratch for Music Educators. Today we're going to learn about editing sprites and uploading new sprites. We're going to use the Cold Lady on Scratch. It's one I designed to go with the book. There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. So in this there are lots of sprites. A sprite is any object that is not in your background. So we learn about the backgrounds in the stage over here. The trees are part of the background. So the trees are not a sprite. So that means if I wanted to add a sound effect to the tree, I couldn't do it because they are not going to be able to interact with sounds or motion or anything. If you want something interactive, it should be a sprite and not in the background. So I have several different sprites here. A lot of them actually were preloaded. So here you can click the cat and you can see choose a sprite, paint a sprite from scratch, or upload a sprite. Most of them I found in here preloaded. So we're going to type scarf, scarf. All right, and some of them have different costumes. So you can see there's different types of scarves. I liked the red one, so I clicked it and I found the red one. Now, some of them didn't have one preloaded, so I was able to upload my own clip art. The old lady actually was preloaded, but I modified her. Her name was Wanda. Yeah, under people. Now, if you look at Wanda, where'd she go? Wanda is not, there, it's just going slow. Wanda is not dressed for winter. Wanda looks like she is vacationing in Florida. So if you look over here under costumes, I can show you how I changed Wanda to make her look like an old lady. So I just clicked, I deleted her high heel shoes, I added some boots, I gave her longer sleeves by modifying this location of this, and I added some paint. I changed her hair, added a scarf. I can get it more into detail like that, but just know if you see a sprite and it's almost what you want, it's possible to slightly modify it and turn it into something you would like. All right, goodbye, Florida, Wanda. You're freezing in the snow. All right, you can also create something from paint. The stop sign was preloaded, and I had to add the stop. It just had the hexagon, but the play sign I had to make from scratch. So look, I made a rectangle. I clicked here to the vector to delete one corner. It made it a triangle, and I moved it. I made it green. We need to get to green. There we go. Added words. Play. Right now you can't see my words because they are green. Let's try it again. Play. You can change the size. Remember, if you click convert to bitmap, you cannot modify the size or the location at all. When you're creating a sprite, you always want to select and then move this to the origin. You see the crosshairs? I just lined up the crosshairs here with the origin there, because that might make it easier here when you want to change the location. There's an X and Y axis. If you think back to math class, the X axis is horizontal, the Y is vertical. So the X axis, if it's positive, it's more to the right. If it's negative, it's more to the left. The Y, if it's positive, it's more up. If it's negative, it's down. You can also change the size. So that play button was way too big. I'm going to click 50%. Let's see how big that is. It's still too big. I'm going to click 30%. That's close to the size I had. Direction has to do with it rotating. Unless you're adding motion, you don't have to worry about that. You can also show or hide it, so it's hidden right now. There is some reasons that you might want to hide sprites, but I can talk to you about that. You could also name it if you want to give it a specific name. Play.